Food storage is a crucial aspect of maintaining the quality and safety of our meals, yet many people hold the misconception that refrigeration is a universal solution for preserving all types of food. While it is true that refrigeration can extend the shelf life of many items, it can also lead to spoilage or degradation of certain foods. This misunderstanding can be particularly problematic for seniors, who may rely heavily on proper food storage to ensure their health and well-being. Understanding the nuances of food storage is essential, as improper practices can lead to foodborne illnesses or wasted groceries. It's vital to recognize that not all foods benefit from being kept in the cold. In fact, some items can lose their flavor, texture, and nutritional value when refrigerated. As we delve deeper into this topic, we will explore 9 specific foods that should never be placed in the refrigerator. By highlighting these items, we aim to empower individuals, especially seniors, with the knowledge needed to make informed decisions about food storage, ultimately enhancing their culinary experiences and promoting better health outcomes. Refrigerating potatoes can have detrimental effects on both their health and texture. When exposed to cold temperatures, the starches in potatoes begin to convert into sugars, a process that not only alters their flavor, but can also pose health risks. Elevated sugar levels can lead to an increase in acrylamide formation when potatoes are cooked at high temperatures, a compound that has been linked to potential health concerns. Additionally, the texture of refrigerated potatoes suffers significantly. They can become gritty and mealy, losing the firm, creamy consistency that makes them so enjoyable. To maintain the quality of potatoes, it is essential to store them in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated place, ideally at temperatures between 45 degrees Fahrenheit and 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Avoiding exposure to direct sunlight and keeping them away from onions, which can emit gases that accelerate spoilage, is also crucial. By following these proper storage tips, you can ensure that your potatoes remain flavorful and nutritious, preserving their natural texture and taste while minimizing any health risks associated with improper refrigeration. Refrigerating onions can lead to several problems that negatively impact their flavor and overall quality. When onions are stored in cold temperatures, the moisture content increases, causing them to become soft and lose their firm texture. This change not only affects their crunchiness but can also lead to a mushy consistency that detracts from their culinary appeal. Additionally, onions are notorious for their strong odor, which can easily transfer to other foods in the refrigerator, compromising their flavors. This odor transfer can result in unwanted tastes in items like dairy products, meats, and even fruits, making it essential to store onions properly. For optimal storage, whole onions should be kept in a cool, dry, and well-ventilated area, such as a pantry or a mesh bag, away from direct sunlight. Cut onions, on the other hand, should be stored in an airtight container in the refrigerator to minimize odor transfer while maintaining freshness. By following these storage guidelines, you can preserve the flavor and texture of onions, ensuring they enhance your dishes rather than detract from them. Refrigerating bread may seem like a practical way to prolong its freshness, but it can actually lead to staleness and mold growth. The retrogradation process is responsible for this phenomenon. When bread is stored in cold temperatures, the starch molecules begin to crystallize, causing the bread to lose its soft texture and become stale more quickly. This change in texture can make bread less enjoyable to eat, as it becomes dry and crumbly. Additionally, refrigeration can create an environment conducive to mold growth, particularly if the bread is not stored properly. Mold thrives in moist conditions, and while refrigeration slows down mold development, it does not eliminate the risk entirely. Consuming moldy bread can pose health risks, including allergic reactions and respiratory issues. To keep bread fresh without refrigeration, consider storing it in a cool, dry place, ideally in a paper bag or a bread box that allows for air circulation. For longer storage, freezing bread is an excellent option. Simply slice it before freezing for easy access. By employing these alternative storage methods, you can maintain the quality of your bread while minimizing the risks associated with staleness and mold. Refrigerating tomatoes can significantly compromise their flavor and texture, leading to, well, a less enjoyable culinary experience. Cold temperatures interfere with the ripening process, which is crucial for developing the rich, sweet flavors that tomatoes are known for. When tomatoes are stored in the refrigerator, the cold halts the production of certain volatile compounds responsible for their aromatic qualities, resulting in a bland taste. Additionally, refrigeration can cause the cell membranes in tomatoes to break down, leading to a mealy and mushy texture that detracts from their natural juiciness. Beyond flavor and texture, refrigerating tomatoes can also lead to nutritional loss. Studies have shown that cold storage can diminish the levels of beneficial compounds, such as antioxidants and vitamins. To maintain the quality of tomatoes, it is best to store them at room temperature away from direct sunlight. Placing them stem side up on a countertop allows for even ripening and helps preserve their flavor. If you have cut tomatoes, store them in an airtight container in the refrigerator, but consume them as soon as possible to enjoy their best taste and texture. By following these storage tips, you can ensure that your tomatoes remain flavorful and nutritious. Refrigerating garlic can pose several risks that diminish its health benefits and culinary qualities. When garlic is stored in cold temperatures, it can begin to sprout, leading to a bitter taste and a loss of its potent flavor. Sprouted garlic also has reduced health benefits as the active compounds that contribute to its medicinal properties, such as allicin, may be compromised. Additionally, storing chopped garlic in oil can create a hazardous situation. The combination can promote the growth of botulism-causing bacteria if not handled properly. This is particularly concerning for those who prepare garlic-infused oils at home, as improper storage can lead to serious health risks. To maximize the benefits of garlic, it is best to store whole bulbs in a cool, dark, and well-ventilated area, such as a pantry or a mesh bag, which allows for air circulation. For chopped garlic, it is advisable to use it immediately or store it in the refrigerator for a short period in an airtight container, but it should be used within a week to ensure safety. By following these storage recommendations, you can preserve garlic's flavor and health benefits while minimizing any associated risks. Refrigerating coffee can significantly diminish its flavor and health benefits, primarily due to its ability to absorb moisture and odors from the surrounding environment. Coffee beans are porous, which means that when stored in the refrigerator, they can easily take on the smells of other foods, leading to an unpleasant taste. Additionally, the cold temperatures can negatively impact the essential oils in coffee, which are crucial for delivering its rich aroma and flavor profile. These oils can become stale or rancid when exposed to cold, resulting in a flat and uninviting cup of coffee. To preserve the quality of coffee, it is best to store it in an airtight container in a cool, dark place, away from light, heat, and moisture. A pantry or a dedicated coffee canister is ideal for maintaining freshness. For those who buy coffee in bulk, consider dividing it into smaller portions and freezing them in airtight bags, only taking out what you need to avoid repeated exposure to air and moisture. By following these optimal storage conditions, you can ensure that your coffee retains its delightful flavor and health benefits, providing a satisfying experience with every brew. Refrigerating honey can lead to undesirable changes in its texture and safety. One of the most notable effects of cold temperatures is the crystallization process, where honey transforms from a smooth, viscous liquid into a grainy, solid form. This occurs because the glucose in honey tends to precipitate out of the solution at lower temperatures, resulting in a texture that many find unappealing. Additionally, storing honey in the refrigerator can introduce moisture, especially if the container is not airtight. This moisture can lead to fermentation, causing honey to develop an off taste and potentially harmful bacteria. Fermented honey may produce gas and bubbles, indicating spoilage, which can compromise its safety for consumption. To maintain honey's quality, it is best to store it at room temperature in a cool, dark place, away from direct sunlight. An airtight container is essential to prevent moisture absorption and preserve its natural properties. If crystallization occurs, gently warming the honey in a warm water bath can restore its original texture without compromising its quality. By following these storage tips, you can ensure that your honey remains delicious, safe, and enjoyable for an extended period. Refrigerating bananas can have several negative effects on their quality, primarily by halting the ripening process. Bananas are climacteric fruits, meaning they continue to ripen after being harvested. When placed in the refrigerator, the cold temperatures disrupt this natural ripening, causing the fruit to remain green and unripe for an extended period. Additionally, refrigeration can lead to unsightly visual changes. The skin of the banana may turn dark brown or black, which can be off-putting to many consumers. Despite this discoloration, the fruit inside may still be edible, but the texture and flavor can be adversely affected. Refrigerated bananas often develop a mushy consistency and a less sweet taste, diminishing their overall appeal. To keep bananas fresh and nutritious, it is best to store them at room temperature, away from direct sunlight and other fruits that may emit ethylene gas, which can accelerate ripening. If you have overripe bananas, consider freezing them for later use in smoothies or baking. By following these storage tips, you can ensure that your bananas remain flavorful, visually appealing, and enjoyable to eat. Refrigerating olive oil can pose several risks that negatively impact its quality and health benefits. When exposed to cold temperatures, olive oil can solidify, leading to a cloudy appearance and a thick, viscous texture. This solidification process can alter the oil's flavor profile, diminishing its rich, fruity notes and overall quality. Additionally, frequent temperature fluctuations such as moving olive oil in and out of the refrigerator can promote oxidation. This process can create harmful compounds including free radicals, which may negate the health benefits associated with olive oil, such as its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. To maintain the integrity and health benefits of olive oil, it is best to store it in a cool, dark place away from heat sources and direct sunlight. A pantry or a cupboard is ideal, and using a dark glass or stainless steel container can further protect the oil from light exposure. It's also important to keep the oil tightly sealed to prevent air from entering, which can accelerate oxidation. By following these proper storage recommendations, you can ensure that your olive oil remains flavorful, nutritious, and beneficial for your health. In summary, we've highlighted 9 foods that should never be refrigerated: tomatoes, potatoes, onions, garlic, bread, honey, bananas, olive oil, and coffee. Each of these items has specific storage methods that help maintain their flavor, texture, and nutritional benefits. For instance, tomatoes should be kept at room temperature, while potatoes thrive in a cool, dark place. Onions and garlic benefit from ventilation, and bread is best stored in a paper bag or bread box. Honey should remain in a sealed container at room temperature, and bananas should be kept away from direct sunlight. Olive oil should be stored in a cool, dark area, and coffee should be kept in an airtight container to preserve its freshness. Understanding proper food storage is crucial for maintaining health and nutrition, as it helps prevent spoilage and enhances the quality of the foods we consume. If you found this information helpful, we encourage you to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and explore our related content for more tips on food storage and nutrition. Your engagement helps us create more valuable resources for you, so don't hesitate to share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below.